What is up, YouTube? In this video I'll be showing you guys how to speed up your computer. Alright, so go ahead and type in 1, or if you're using Windows 7, Vista or XP, type in 1. If you're using Windows 8, right click and click on 1, and you're going to type in msconfig, press enter, and then you will see this window up here. And there are you get a couple of options here. First one will be boot option, where you can change your timing, how fast you want your computer to boot up, and I recommend around 15 seconds. It was around 30 seconds when I first saw it, so I put it down to 15. Okay, so the next thing is services. You're going to uncheck all the unnecessary services that you don't want. So for example, I unchecked all of them that are stopped, or maybe this one, I just want to uncheck it. And then next option will be click on startup. And then if you're using Windows Vista 7 XP, all your programs are going to load up in startup menu right here. But if you're using 8, you're going to click on Open Task Manager, and then you just want to disable them. Because so what these programs basically do is that as soon as your computer turns on, they also like run in background, and you don't really see them. So you're gonna turn them off or disable them, so you get more speed when your computer turns on. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do will be the same thing. You're going to go to run again. This time you're going to type in %, you're going to type in temp, and then %, press enter. You'll be taken to this window over here where you're going to delete all and every single one of the files. So you just want to press Control A or just select all of them, and then you're going to press delete button and delete them. And some of them will not delete because you might be running them. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is that open up Control Panel, and then this time we're going to uninstall unnecessary programs because they do take space. So if you really don't use them, you're going to uninstall them. So anything in here, you just go through and then you just see, and if you don't need them, you just double click and uninstall it. The next thing you're going to do is that go to My Computer, and then you're going to find somewhere it says System Properties, and then you're going to click on Advanced System Settings. This should be similar in Windows 7 and Vista, but Windows XP it might be a little different. And then you're going to click on Advanced option up top, and then you're going to select Performance, click on Settings, and you're going to adjust for best performance. What this would do is this would take a lot of visual and features out of the Windows and make it run faster. And basically the memory that is required to run those visuals and like beautiful looking things, that memory will be freed up so you can use it for other things. Click Apply, click OK. So the next thing you're going to do is go back to Windows, and this time you're going to right click on Local Disk C, click on Properties, and then you want to Disk Cleanup. Once it's finished scanning, once it's finished, you'll be brought to this window. You want to check all of them, and you want to click on OK. Click Delete Files. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is that we're going to scan for corrupted files or like any errors in Windows local disk C, and you want to fix them. So go ahead, open up Command Prompt, right click, run as an administrator, click on Yes. I only want one. And then here you're going to type in check disk /? And you get all these options right here, and you can read their description right next to them. But what we want to do is that we want to do /scan, and then after we scan the whole local disk C, once the whole system is scanned, you're going to do spot fix. Is going to fix any errors that you have. So to do this, you're going to do check disk again, and then you're going to do scan /scan, and then you press enter. Once the system scans your local disk, you will be brought to results. You'll see all the results, and after it's done, you want to do / check disk again, and then / spot fix. So you'll be brought to this window right here, and then you're gonna just type Y for yes, and then press enter. So what this would do is that once your is gonna after your system is scanned, and then your spot fix will basically, once you restart your computer, is gonna fix all those corrupted files. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is that we're going to use some softwares to basically scan the system and delete some malwares, viruses, you know. So I prefer using Malwarebytes, one of the best software. Okay, so this is what it looks like. As you can see, you have a couple of options here: threat scan, custom scan, where you can configure which drive you want to scan, whether C, if you have multiple partitions, and you want to make sure you check for scan for rootkits. And if you buy it, basically you get a lot of other options. Basically, like real threat scan, which means it will be scanning for anything like live. And once you scan your system and you find any of the malwares, viruses, and you have options to delete them. Once you delete them, your computer will definitely speed up a little bit, because viruses and malwares take a lot of space, and they definitely slow down your computer. So. And the other thing you can do is that you can, for Windows, you have Windows Defender. You can scan that. It will help a little bit as well. Or if you have any type of antivirus software, you can use those, and that will definitely help scan, and you can delete some of your, malwares. It would definitely help speed up your computer. Okay, so this is basically how you speed up your computer. Those are quick tips and quick actions you can take to fix it. And what I recommend, if your computer is really slow and if it's like 7 years old or so, you would definitely want to try to replace it, because you don't want to waste a lot of time watching videos and try to fix this and this and that. Just get a new computer that basically will last for another 5 years. Don't worry about any other things. And if you have computers that are like 2-3 years old and you're using Windows Vista, a lot of problems running into, maybe try getting an idea of renewing Windows. It would definitely help. But the thing is, you have to install all the programs again, and if you are planning to reinstall Windows, make sure you do back up your stuff, any photos, videos, and that'll be basically it. And if you're using Windows XP, if it's really slow, it doesn't have to be Windows XP. It can be Windows 7, Vista, or 8. If it's running really slow, and if you take a look, if you go to your computer and system settings again, you will see that how much RAM you're running, how much RAM your computer has. And if it's like 2 GB, it's really low. You want to have at least 4. And then you can see over here, install RAM. And maybe if you have like low RAM, you want to consider upgrading your RAM, whether it's DDR2 or DDR3. You can go to any Best Buy, Micro Center, get 2 GB, 4 GB, upgrade your RAM, and it would definitely help. So this is basically it. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this will help you guys out. See you in the next video.